What's up, guys? TheMainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And yeah, I'm not dead. Yes, I'm alive. I did not die. I just took a little break, spent some time with my son, you know, had some fun. So yeah, I missed a couple of trailers. I'm gonna watch the Lars Alexandersson gameplay trailer. And I just wanna quickly say that I'm so happy that these trailers are kicking so much ass. King 1 is at like 1.7 million. I think it's gonna hit 1.8 soon. Just for reference, Street Fighter 6 Guile trailer that dropped 9 months ago is at 2 million. So there is some serious hype building for Tekken 8, and you love to see it, and it's well deserved because how good looking is the game? So again, I'm just gonna stress, I've watched this trailer once before, so this is not gonna be a reaction, more like watching it again and then doing a breakdown because I just watched it super quickly on my phone. But so yeah, I'm super happy for Tekken as a community and Tekken 8. And this trailer is at like 1.3 million. 1.3.
Get ready for the next battle.
The Lion of the Rebellion. It's a little bit corny, but you know what? It's Lars.
New challenge!
He's the lion. I'm sorry. How good looking is Lars? I mean, that's the first thing that I'm so sorry for pausing. We are gonna watch the whole thing. But first time I watched this trailer, I had to pause immediately. Like, how good looking is he? Like, seriously, how good looking is he? Boot up your Tekken 7 now. Look at his face in practice mode. Or, you know, play online, whatever, and look at his intro. He looks like something's wrong with him. Or he hasn't slept for 3 months. I mean, in comparison to that guy. Like, holy shit. Is he good looking here? I would date him immediately. So would you all as well. Right. Alexandersson. Oh, he's so well animated. Orbital. New Spinaroonie thing? Oh, slam dunk. Good. Oh my god, did you guys see the lightning strike from the heavens? He is the Lion of the Rebellion. Eesh. Stomp into... Oh, that was that Heat Smash, I think. I gotta say, I love, I'm not the biggest anime fan, like, to say the least, but I still love this rage art. Like, it's so spectacular, in my opinion. It's... Kazuya's looking bored. I mean, it is very anime, but it just looks so good. Like, from an effects perspective, and just how they work the camera. And the way he slides out from there, from the smoke. I know that's never been done before in an anime. So it's just an original and creative sequence in this trailer I enjoy so much. When he slides out from the smoke. Really cool. And did you know, this was what I thought Jin's rage art was going to be first. You know how he goes... The wing comes out and he gets the devil tattoo and he goes, Nantakui! And Kazuya comes down, ah! And then he goes for the punch. And I thought he was gonna go like through him, like fly up and the camera follows him and then he lasers or does a second like punch coming down. So I thought Jin's was going to be more along this, like punch and then slide into another punch, something like that. But no, Jin just goes one punch. Bagoosh. And I don't know. It's like when I see these rage arts, I'm like, yeah, Jin's is just a little bit tired in comparison. It's a little bit tired. Yeah, I mean, it speaks to Jin's strength. You know, he's top tier. He only needs one punch. It just doesn't look very cool. That's all he needs. Lars is so weak. He's low tier, so he's got to punch like 10 times. But when you get a, if you're low tier, you get a better looking rage art. There's probably something to this. So Feng Wei's rage art, he's just gonna blow. He just fly away. It lasts 2 seconds. But I don't know. It's a great trailer. I've never been like a huge fan of Lars. I feel like he's too edgelord anime for me. But still, like he just looks so good here. He's so well animated. Like I say that this after every trailer. Like the faces are 90 times better than TEKKEN 7. Like 90 times better. Does he have a new voice? Same voice, okay. I mean, that ballerina spin is new, right? Yeah. I love this. Like slamming him into the ground here with that front flip heel drop. And he rolls off him or something. It looks really cool. Forward 1-2. But heat burst into bound. Isn't this his stomp? He only is grounded attack stomp, like down 3-4. He now does it from stance, forward 3 into stomp. I mean, that's new, right? And then he goes into mix up. I'm guessing this is the heat smash, or is it the one after? It just looks really sick. These mid-air slides he does, both of the heat smashes, where it looks like he's sliding mid-air and he's followed by these lightning particles. It's really cool looking. And back 4 is the same, it seems. And no sign of a down 4-2, right? Contender for best rage art. I personally still feel Kazuya is the best one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know. I have some I play Lars quite a bit. I have some knowledge of his dynamic entry, silent entry, but I don't recognize most of the stuff he's doing here. But ballerina thing seems to be a new stance.
止めることはできない。
Yeah, I mean, Lars is looking really cool. I can't believe for 1 second that Lars fans are not happy with this. Not for 1 second, because he actually looks cool now. I mean, I also... The outfit is growing on me. I used to think it was pretty generic. It's like, oh, is it an Attack on Titan character or something? Just, you know, white robe, cool, but didn't seem too colorful or like pop much. Not super creative. But when I think back about old Lars in his armor, red armor and Superman cape and horrible face, this new Lars looks, I don't know, 5 times better? So already there, it's like, it's really nice. Very impressive. The rage art is good. I like the heat smash where he slides. Very dynamic, cool. As for the new attacks, I kind of, I don't know, so far just watching this trailer. But a new Spinneroonie stance, I guess, ballerina. But yeah, I'm thinking Lars players are very happy with this trailer. And again, it's got 1.3 million views, which is very impressive. I think my poor Kazuya is only at 1 million, but he's a very acquired taste. You know, he's like a very fine bourbon in comparison to these Big Macs and cheeseburgers. But Nina's is at like 600,000, so she is really getting discriminated against. That is rough. I think she's by far the lowest. King's in the lead, and after him, I think it's Lars. I feel like his views are from his rage art. His rage? Do you mean Kazuya or? No, I think it's due to people liking the character. You know, 600k is not that bad though. Yeah, but it makes you think, right? It makes you think a little bit. Nina, Tekken 1 legacy character, got her own spin-off game, Death by Degrees, is usually seen as the iconic female character in Tekken. At least one of them, right? She sits at 600k, while Lars has just dropped, and he's more than twice her numbers, right? King, legacy character, 1.7 million. Like, it is, he's soon about to be 3 times the traffic of her trailer. That is pretty noteworthy, right? It's pretty noteworthy. King is very iconic. Did you know I was surprised by this? Because I feel like I track the numbers, like, okay, those of us who are into Tekken and play Tekken 7, it's all about Paul, Kazuya, and Brian, right? Those are the top 3. Those of us who stick with Tekken and play Tekken, I mean, those are the biggest characters. So I was just like, when the King trailer dropped and exploded like it did, I was a little bit dumbfounded. I was like, I mean, for sure, it's King. Iconic. I mean, he's the wrestler, but bigger than Kazuya's trailer? I felt a little bit out of touch. But it was my friend Robert, who's always so unbelievably insightful. Very smart guy. And he told me, I'm not surprised. Wait, Adrian, until the Yoshi trailer drops and gets 3 million views in 20 minutes. Or in like 1 day. And I was like, why do you think this is? And he said, well, it's because when you look at people who stick with Tekken, like not only ultra nerds like you, Adrian, right? But it's like people who play it once in a while. They're not complete casuals, but you know, they play Tekken once in a while. For them, yeah, it might be Paul, Kazuya, and Brian.
TMM.
But for the mainstream audience, who remember fondly playing Tekken 3 or Tekken 4 at some point, when they think about Tekken, iconic to them are the characters who really stand out. It's not the story mode characters, it's... do you remember that cybernetic samurai who had a sword, and for every game, he changes appearance? I wonder what he's gonna look like in Tekken 8. Do you remember the tiger wrestler? Or there was a bear fighting, an angry bear named Kuma. That's what they think of, you know, or the wrestler with the tiger mask. Or do you remember the capoeira guy, Eddie Gordo? Woo. And he was like, those are the characters that make it out of Tekken's passionate circle of people, the players who stick with the game. Outside of that, the mainstream audience, they remember those, the very colorful, a bit more goofy characters. So that's a perspective I didn't think of, but that you see so clearly with these trailers. Like when it comes to mainstream audience, it's going to be King, Yoshi. It's like the Jack trailers also. It was at 1.1, 1.2 million. So Robert certainly hit the nail on the head, I thought. I thought that was a very clever point he made that I had not thought about, and I really tried to think about these things, you know. But okay, that was the last trailer. I hope you enjoyed my detailed breakdown. So now you know everything about Lars in Tekken 8. Well, I didn't really say anything at all, but it was cool. It's a cool trailer.